Hey guys, it's me, Shane. I'm here to share my journey, my health journey with you guys because many of you have reached out and inquired as to my health, what's going on. And basically, here I am to tell you the story. About 2.5 years ago, I blacked out when I was in Miami. My family and I were living in my folks' house. We had moved in with them after my husband lost his job and we lost our home, found out we were pregnant with our second child, Nalani. And upon moving in, we basically, I think the one night I did like a small workout and was getting ready to go to bed. Got to bed, last I remember. And then Nalani woke up and wanted, for me to get her from her crib. When I got her from her crib, I was able to get her on the bed. Praise God. Then suddenly, my whole body just got cold. I mean, cold as if someone had put me into a refrigerator box, like an ice box. And it's not the cold like what some of my friends, some of you guys know, like my hands and feet get cold. My whole body got that cold. And I thought it was a flu or something coming on, so I reached to grab a medicine. But that's all I remember. When I reached to grab this medicine on top of a cabin, like a drawer stand, I just blacked out. It was about probably 2:30 in the morning, and mind you, everybody was asleep. The only person that saw everything happen was my daughter, 2 years old, Nalani. My husband said literally he jumped out of his sleep. Like, he never wakes up, it's rare, but he woke up at this particular moment. He said it felt like something woke him up, I guess, and it had to have been God or his angels. And he saw Nalani looking off of the bed edge down at me. He ran around the corner of the bed, picked me up, I guess tried to slap me up out of blacking out, and he said I was coming back, but I was kind of out of it completely. So he rushed me to the ER because the ambulance, as you guys know, sometimes takes a while to get to you. But he got me to the ER. They checked me out. They couldn't find anything. They were like, "You're healthy. We can't find anything with the exception of like low potassium," which couldn't have been the reason they said that caused that to begin with. Mind you, this is not the first blackout I've had. It's like the third, but the other two were like nothing. I just blacked out, woke up, and went on with my life. I've never been a person to have health issues, with the exception that I was a Siamese twin when I was born. But it was a rare case. I embodied my twin, so that's like a whole nother story. Only some of you know that story. So fast forward now to the ER trip. Literally, like, I think the next day or 2 days later, we had our flight out to LA because we were moving out here for my job, my husband's job. The doctor gave the okay to fly. We are kind of like, are you sure? Because, the altitude, it could cause like issues with my head, whatnot. We took the flight. I had little symptoms, but they were bearable, like, a little dizziness or whatnot. We weren't sure how long I was blacked out for, so not sure if I injured my head, my neck. I've gotten everything checked out with ENT doctors, MRIs, neurologists, you name it. I've probably been to it. I've probably been to doctors I've never even fathomed going to, for different testings. So we get to LA. It gets worse. My health started spiraling down. I started getting vertigo, nausea, headaches, dizziness, heart palpitation. My heart felt like it was racing out of my chest because there were times where I thought I was going to black out again. And it's that fear factor where you kind of have to not give into it. But it's kind of hard when your body doesn't know what it's trying to do. It wasn't sure if it was trying to like stay afloat or black out. I basically had to have the mind strength or the mind capability to not even process that I was going to black out again. So after going to all these specialists and whatnot and nothing being found and me being like a medical mystery, I decided, my husband and I, we opted out to, because I do a lot of research all day. I found a homeopathic doctor, so I went the holistic approach. And not that I wasn't healthy already and um, whatnot, but it was easy for me to kind of follow through with the diet she put me on. I haven't had sugar, no sugar, in the last year. I've only had low glycemic fruits like blueberries, strawberries, things of that nature, and in small portions, a lot of protein. The homeopathic doctor helped a lot, but now let's add on to that factor. Last year, my son brought home a flu, and it seems that that flu caused my immunity, or my immune system, to attack my nervous system. The crap hit the ceiling after that. My right shoulder developed like an immense pain that just radiated straight from the top of my head down to my feet. I lost, for a couple minutes, the vision out of my eye, my right eye, the hearing out of my right ear, and muscle weakness. I had complete muscle weakness. Like, I had no control over my body, to the extent that my husband had to be giving me baths, helping to lift me up out of the bed. I was bedridden for about 2.5 to 3 months. Very frightening. I mean, I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy or anyone at all, because I don't have any kind of hate towards anyone at all. I mean, it's pretty daunting when you go from being someone whose vibrancy is, everything around me was about dance, health, working out. I was very athletic. A lot of you have known me since I was little. And to literally have that kind of taken away from me is like just taking light out of my life. It took away the Shane that all of you guys are used to seeing, giggle a lot, always bouncing around the place. I've slowed down a lot because all these health problems have caused me to slow down. I lost 20 pounds. I just started gaining weight again. It was scary to have my little ones see me like this. For all you moms that know, we're like the warriors. We don't want our family seeing us at like the weakest points. But yeah, it's been a long journey and I'm still going through it. I'm not 100%. So the homeopathic doctor has even put me on and taught me a lot about, mercury fillings in my mouth. I have loads of books on health. I'm not able to exercise as much as I used to, so I do yoga. I try to keep up with a lot of stretching for my flexibility if I can, even if I'm laying in bed. But that right shoulder pain that caused the whole right side of my body to shut down, or semi-paralysis, at first we thought it was a mini stroke, but they ruled that out. So my neurologist is still doing a lot of testing. And yeah, this is a lot. I am very grateful, though. I've had my husband just stick by my side through thick, through thin. My kids have been amazing. My family, my neighbors, who have literally sat down in my house from 7 to 7 and babysat me, yeah. The entire time my husband was at work and my kids were at school, they were doing all my mommy duties for me, which I'm super grateful for. They say what you put out into the universe is what comes back around, and I am definitely grateful for that. But the fact that all of this is happening, like I said, I'm sharing it because maybe it can inspire somebody. Maybe someone's going through the same thing. Maybe someone you know. Maybe some of you may have had injuries or are experiencing this, and it's allowed me to gain so much knowledge. That's why I decided to start my Put You On blog and Put You on Facebook, which I thank all of you who have been following and supportive of that. I don't put up as much as I would like to because, like I said, my stamina and my energy is not as on par as yet, but I try to do my best with it. So, check it out once in a while when I do put up new stuff, because it's usually something that either I am applying to my whole health journey or that I'm learning about. So that's why it's called Put You On, because I'm being put onto things that I never thought in a million years I would be going through. But it's all for a purpose. I believe deeply in my heart it is a testimony that I'm getting out of this, and that it's something that I will be able to apply or use in some sort of way to touch others, um, to know that there are a lot of things that we shouldn't take for granted, and your health should be your number one priority. So for those of you that are stressed out right now about finances, your house, your kids, we all have that, but don't let the stress take over, because that alone is crucial. It can cause so many adverse effects on your body, your spirit, your mind, your emotions especially. Like, that's the number one thing that is causing so many people to develop like health issues, or just like myself, a mystery, or a medical mystery as they're calling it, for things to happen. I'm even going through the process of removing the amalgams, the mercury fillings, as a lot of us old school people know it. When it comes to that, the mercury fillings in my mouth, I've been removing them one by one slowly with a holistic dentist, because it's a dangerous process that can also shut down your body. And mercury, if many of you don't know, we have it in our mouth, and I've even learned that through eating hot foods or drinking hot liquids of any kind, the vapors rise from the fillings, and you're ingesting that, which is slowly killing your organs and causing neurological problems. So you guys see me rubbing and moving and shifting a lot is because I now, like, I have a lot of body pain, a lot of muscle aches, a lot of head sensations. I still have like the head burning, head gnawing effect going on the right side of my body, a lot of facial and jaw pain. And I've managed, thank God, to get back into driving and into my mommy obligations and wifey duties, and just overall things that I need to get done, but it's still not where I want it to be. And I can't say me, because at the end of the day, it's where God wants it to be. So I've learned to just be still. It's hard because we all want to, have that control of how our day goes, what we want to get done. And for me, I can't do that as well as I used to. So I have to gauge myself in this process and learn to take time. Learn to take time, and what doesn't get done, hey, tomorrow's another day. But yeah, so that's my journey, guys. I've been going through this, and I've been to the ER quite a lot of times. I don't want I don't want to see the ER anymore for the rest of my life. But the pain is we still don't know where it's coming from. We thought maybe it's connected to emotional stress, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. We're trying a little bit of everything. When I tell you, I've seen almost every doctor, every holistic approach, from homeopathic to acupuncture, chiropractor, you name it. I've even done craniotherapy. I didn't even know what that was. So reflexology, cardiologist, ENT, you name it, I've done it. It's under my belt. But be grateful. Just give thanks, guys, because this journey has been so frightening, but yet I'm learning so much from it that I can't help but now be able to share it with you guys. So I've had to work myself up to this moment, and like I said, I'm still moving forward. It's my family's philosophy. We believe in keep moving forward. Take out negativity if there's anything negative in your life, whether it be a relative or a issue at your job, stress with your kids, you're unhappy in a relationship, throw it out, toss it out, try to find a way to skew it over, because that's one important part of finding and keeping your health up there. Um, Other than that, this journey's been uh, a testimony that is in the making. So please, if you guys are able to, and I'm gonna give you my love, a thanks right now for prayers, any positive messages you want to shoot at me, I would greatly appreciate it. It's something I believe in. I believe in positivity, putting love out there, prayers, keeping your belief up high, receiving it, and knowing that put God first no matter what. No matter what. I mean, you see him everywhere. I see him in my kids. I mean, to have little children that are 5 and a son with Asperger's who's high functioning, that's 9 years old, you know, look me in the face when I was, before going off into the ambulance and asking his dad, you know, is mom dying? And then them turning around, and I hear them at night, every night, whispering prayers to God. God, please don't take my mommy away from me. That tells you right there that there are angels that walk amongst us. So, with that said, keep your faith. Always keep your faith high and in God. And just know that there's always someone out there that can touch you, or that will help you to find a way through whatever you're going through whatever journey, whatever process. God knows exactly how much you can bear and what to give to you when you need it. So, all my love. God bless you guys in 2015. And I love you.